Now you take the coin and you balance it on the edge of the glass just like that. You have to link those two paper clips without physically linking them. So this is what it looks like. Take the pen, 1, 2, 3, break it and then vanish. You take the coin, slowly rub it just like that, and just like that, and this is the coin. So this is how you can learn magic at home as well. So this is a wonderful idea. Instead of buying very expensive books, you can just open ChatGPT. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to try something really interesting. Today I'm going to ask ChatGPT to suggest us some magic tricks for today's video. And I'm also going to ask the explanation for that as well. So this video is also going to be a tutorial video for all of you to try some amazing magic at home. Alright, so without any further ado, let's start the video. Alright, so I have asked ChatGPT to suggest some very easy magic tricks which you can try at home. Okay, so and also for the explanation. So I'm going to quickly go through all of them so that I can gather the necessary materials and then we can start. Alright, so one of them is the Balancing Toothpick Trick. That sounds really interesting. And we have another one, the Paperclip Teleportation Trick. And I think we have one more, the Vanishing Pen Trick. So what I need is a pen, then we need 2 paper clips and a banknote. Then at the end we need forks and a toothpick. So let's gather all of those and try it. All right, let's go. All right, so we're going to start with the Balancing Toothpick Trick. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I think the explanation here is missing some information because it mentions we need just 1 fork, but what I had learned previously, I used 2 forks for that, but let me just give it a try if it works. Let me use this one. I need to put it in between the tines and I'm going to place it like that. Yes, it won't work because there is no counterbalance to it. Okay, so let me teach you a better one. All right, so there are some information missing in this. So in my explanation, I use 2 forks and instead of a toothpick, you use a coin. Okay, my forks are a bit lighter one. I would suggest you use a heavier fork, and both the forks should be the same so that the weight is the same. You take the coin and you put one of the forks on this side and the other one on this side towards the end of the coin, just like that. If you can see, just like this. Okay, now you take the coin and you balance it on the edge of the glass just like that. You'll have to experiment a bit, slowly sliding it front and back, and there you go. That's it. There you go. And the coin balances on the rim of the glass because the weight of the forks counterbalances the coin's weight. Now this would look even better if you use a heavier fork. The coin would be even towards the edge. Since mine is a lighter, it's still towards the center, but still this is impressive. Yeah, because it's so balanced over there. It's so lightly balanced over. If I just touch it, it will just fall. Because if I take just a coin and try balancing it, it won't balance until you put it right at the center. But this is towards the edge. All right, so one more time I'm going to try. Let's see if I can do it one more time. Just like that. Try balance. I'll try balancing at the end. Okay, like that, towards the edge. You just need to pull it forward or backward depending on how balanced, where the balancing point is. I think it's right over here. Okay, no, okay, let me just adjust the fork. There you go. Really interesting thing. A kind of a, you can use this as a bar bet where you give a coin to someone and ask them to balance it at the edge of the glass without the coin being at the center, towards the edge. And when they fail, you can just grab 2 forks and you can show them this amazing feat. All right, so that was it. That was the balancing toothpick or the balancing coin trick. All right, so the next one is the Paperclip Teleportation Trick. Okay, 2 paper clips magically linked together in mid-air. So I wanted to teach this sometime back, so this is the opportunity. Let's learn this. So you start off with a challenge like this. You take 2 paper clips and you ask your friends to link it. So what they will do is, this is the most easiest solution, they will do this. Yes, but you give them a challenge. You say that you have to link those 2 paper clips without physically linking them, without you joining the 2 paper clips together. Okay, So they will try, and when they give up, you will show them how it is done. So this is how it is done. You take a banknote and you fold it in a kind of a Z formation, just like this, with little bit of the lip coming out towards the both sides, just like that. Okay, little bit of the lip coming out on both the sides, just like that. Now this looks like a Z, okay, or an N, okay, and one lip is over here and the other lip is over here. Perfect. You make the crease. All right, now you take one of the paper clips and you link the front two parts. All right, like this, just like that, the front two parts. Now you take the other paper clip and you link the two parts at the back. Okay, now mind it, the link should be closer towards the lips on both the sides. All right, now two paper clips not touching each other like the challenge was. Now you take both the lips and you straight away pull the note, just like that, and just like that the paper clips magically link together in mid-air. All right, so let's try that one more time. It's really interesting and fun. So you take the note and you make a Z out of it with two lips on both the sides. You take one of the paper clips, you link the front two parts just like that, and it should be closer to the lip. And you take the other paper clip and you link the back two parts, okay, once again closer to the lip. You hold the lip and you pull the lip just like that on both the sides, just like that. You can see the paper clip now links together. So that was an interesting one. I knew it, so I didn't have to look at the instructions, and you can use also a business card to do that. That's what's written over here. Use large visible paper clips like this for more dramatic effect. So the next one is the vanishing pen trick. You place a pen in your hand, close your fingers, and it disappears. So this is how it works. Like, hold the pen between your fingers. When closing your hand, secretly let the pen slide into your sleeve or lap. Okay. So this requires some experience in sleeving, where you sleeve the object inside your sleeve. So I'm not wearing the proper clothing for that, and it is a bit of an advanced effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach some easy ones. All right, so one of them uses the flip stick move. Okay, it's called the flip stick move, and this is what it looks like. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. The pen just vanishes and you can just produce it from anywhere. Okay, that's one of the moves. The other move looks something like this. You take the pen and you slowly take it in this hand, and just like that the pen vanishes and you can produce it from anywhere. And the third one looks something like that, where you take the pen, slowly take in your hands and slowly break it and then vanish it. All right, so let's learn all those 3 pen vanishes. So the flip stick move looks something like this. You need to pinch the pen on both the ends with your index finger and the thumb, just like that, and the middle finger rest just by the side, just like that. Now when you want to vanish it, what you do is you put pressure on your thumb with your middle finger, just like that, okay, while you're holding that. And the moment you want it vanish, the thumb slowly lets go and the pen moves to this side. Okay, you need to be aware of the angles around you so that people do not see this. And when done at full speed, it looks just like this. Okay, one more time. Index finger, middle finger, index finger, middle finger. Put pressure on your thumb, and the moment you want to vanish, you just let go of your thumb and the pen just pops inside. All right, 1, 2, and 3. There you go. And you hold your hands like this, and whenever you want to produce it, your left hand covers your hand, and this hand does the exact opposite move, and you produce it while you are covering with this hand, and you produce the pen just like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you go. And you produce it just like that. The second one was something similar to a flip stick move, but it didn't use the pressure with the thumb. So this is what it looks like from the front. You take the pen and you slowly carry it over here, and just like it vanishes and you can produce it. So it uses the same move but without the thumb. This hand reaches over here. This hand reaches over here like this, and while your finger does the same flip stick move, just like that. Okay, this is the exposed view, just like that. Cover this hand takes the pen, and this hand acts as if it is taking the pen over here, and just like that vanishes and immediately produce it. All right, so flip stick, then something similar to a flip stick, this. And the last one was something that I just got an idea from the word here, that's called lap. So this is what it looks like. Take the pen, 1 2 3, break it, and then vanish it. Okay, so I just lapped the pen while I covered the pen with my hands. While you are doing the action of sliding the pen and grabbing it, you are slowly dropping the pen on your lap while still acting as if you're holding the pen. Okay, there you go. Now, exposed views is something like this. This goes like that and it drops. Okay, and this is what you do while these fingers are covering the pen, just like this. Okay, so when you are sitting at a restaurant, what you can do is you can take a fork. So this is what it looks like with a fork. You take the fork and you just break it in half, straighten it, and then slowly vanish it. Or if you are using a knife, you can do an excellent routine where you are swallowing a knife. It looks something like this. Let's, for this case, take the fork. You just take the fork and you just swallow the fork. All right, so you can do multiple applications with this. This is a very classic in magic, that's called lapping, where you can also use it to vanish coins, just like that. You take the coin, place it in this hand, and just like that you vanish the coin. All right, so this is the move. You just slide it, and while you are about to reach at the end, you act as if you're taking the coin, but instead you just drop the coin. And you can do it in this way. You take the coin, you slowly rub it just like that, and just like that, and just the coin vanishes. It looks really amazing, right? So I did the same thing. While I was rubbing the coin just like that, I was slowly pushing the coin towards the edge and drop the coin. Immediately when I dropped, I just reached forward and then vanish the coin. All right, watch, just like that, coin just vanishes. While you are lapping, you need to be very careful that you do not drop it. This works best when you are at a restaurant, when you can just drape the cover of the cloth on your lap. Or what you need to do is you need to take your legs and just put it at an angle just like that, so that, I know it becomes a bit difficult, you just need to tiptoe your toes so that your legs becomes like this, and so that nothing falls out from your lap. I know it is a bit of an uncomfortable position, but the rewards are excellent because the reactions are good. All right, so that was one of the things that we could learn from the idea that I got from ChatGPT. I think that was it. Use a dark colored pen to make it harder for the audience to notice the switch. Okay, I think this is referencing to the one where you sleeve the pen. So sleeving is something where you ditch something inside your sleeve, and this goes very well with the move where I taught you can take the pen. What you can do is, when you're wearing a sleeve, what you can do is, while covering, you just do this and just push it towards your sleeve just like that. If you have a sleeve, what you can do is, the moment you do this, you can just, this is at a very perfect position to do a sleeve. You can just push it just like that and it goes inside the sleeve. One more time, like just like that, and just push it and it goes inside the sleeve. So this is what it mentioned over here. There's one more thing called magnetic finger trick. A small object like paper clip sticks to your finger like a magnet. Okay, secretly wet your finger. I don't think that is very practical, but instead what you can do is you can try this. Okay, so watch this. Take a fork, and just like that, the fork sticks to my finger just like a magnet. One more time, just like that, it sticks to my finger just like a magnet. Okay, so this is how it is done. While you're holding the fork or anything, or a pencil, what you need to do is, it should look as if you're holding a wrist, but your index finger holds the fork in place just like that, and you open the hands and their attention is towards the fork. They won't notice one of the fingers is missing. Just like that, the fork now sticks to your hand. Now, this is a very basic trick, very quick trick that you can show your audience. And there is also something where you can put a twist to it. Okay, so there are a lot of people who might catch you out on that. Okay, so they might say you're holding it with your finger. This is what you can show them. Okay, so you do this and you show them that the fork sticks to your finger. And when they say that you're holding it with your finger, you can just let go of your hand and show them that the fork just sticks to your finger, just like that. All right, and you can take the fork and show it to them. So this is how I did it. What I did was, secretly I took another fork and stuck it below my watch. I started it as the same way that I would do the magnetic finger. I did this, put my finger over here and did this. At the moment the people say that you're holding the fork, what you can do is you can let go of your hand and show them that the fork actually sticks to your finger. But instead it's held just like that. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and you can immediately take the fork out and you can hand them and you can secretly drop it. So here's an idea. What you can do is you can take a bunch of chopsticks. Okay, so even before performing, you take a chopstick and you put it over here just like this. That is your secret. Okay, that is your secret. Okay, just like that. Now you just casually, you can rest your hand, you can take a bunch of chopsticks and 2 or 3 chopsticks and you casually flash them so that they can see that you have a bunch of chopsticks, and you take the chopsticks and just like this, for example, a bunch of forks just like that. Okay, take a bunch of chopsticks and you do the same thing just like that, and once they call out that you have your finger missing, one of your fingers missing, you can show them this, and the cleanup is really easy. What you need to do is you need to take the other chopsticks and you slowly pull this chopstick as well along with the other chopsticks, and you can show your hands clean. Let me try to demonstrate that to you right now. Okay? All right, so this is how it would look like. You take a bunch of chopsticks and slide in between your hands just like that, and you act as if you are magnetizing the chopstick, and the chopstick just sticks to your hand just like that. And the moment they call out that your finger is missing, you can show them this, and the cleanup is this. You take the chopsticks and you can hand it out to them for examination. So what I did was I took one of the chopsticks and I put it over here just like that. All right, now the performance looks something like this. You take them and you slide it over here just like that, and you act as if you're magnetizing your hand. You let go. Okay, you let go, and the cleanup is this. You take the other chopsticks, line it with this and pull this out, and you can just hand it to the audience for examination, and your hands are completely clean. Okay, so this is one of the ideas that I just came up with right now so that it becomes very clean. You can do the same thing with pencils, bunch of pencils, and it sticks, and at the end you are clean and there's nothing on you. I think that was it. That was interesting to learn magic from ChatGPT. So this is what you can also do at home. What you can do is you can just open ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to suggest some magic tricks, and also for the explanation. And I know most of them are not perfect, but they are still better than the one that I did a long time back, because AI is still developing, AI is still improving, and this is the perfect example because we saw some of those were actually performable and some of those were not, but most of those were performable. So this is how you can learn magic at home as well. So this is a wonderful idea. Instead of buying very expensive books, you can just open ChatGPT and ask them for suggestions and for tutorials, for explanations, for advice in performing magic. I use ChatGPT a lot, so that was wonderful. That was a learning experience for me as well and for you as well. So I hope you liked this video and also learned something from it. Go ahead, try this 2 or 3 magic tricks which we just learned today, and practice it. It's a very good starting point to learn these simple things which you can casually perform for your friends and family. Go ahead, practice it. Once again, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, give this a thumbs up, share it with your friends, your cousins, your family who wants to learn something new. All right, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button that's right over here. There's a bell button right beside it. Click on the bell button so that you do not miss any further updates or any interesting tutorials like this in future. And that was it from my side for today. I'll see you in the next. Bye bye.